Hey guys, this is Travis from Third Gear Speed Shop with an update on my 29 Ford pickup for Ford Truck Month. Last night I was in the garage working and got a little bit done, and just wanted to show you guys where I'm at. I was able to detail the seat. I think the last time I showed it to you, I had to cut it and narrow it. So I don't know if you can see it, but I did a little paint detailing. I covered it in masking tape and then hit it with some brown craft acrylic, and then on top of that black craft acrylic, and just kind of buffed it down, sanded it down, give it like a little worn look. I don't know if you can see the creases here where the tape went around that little corner. But anyway, I got that all painted up, and so the seat's done. And also, if you can see inside see right in here, inside the firewall, I've got a gas pedal made. I'm not going to do the linkage to the carb, that's a little much, but I did fashion a gas pedal out of plastic rod. And so also put a little cap on the top of the cowl there where the gas tank would be. So the body's pretty much done. I just detail painted the coil and the sediment bowl here. I'll pull those off when I actually paint the firewall. You can see the gas pedal pretty good right there in that shot. But also, if you can see the headlight mounts, these headlights were on a piece of chrome rod that went all the way across, and they were both attached to that rod as one piece. And in the original kit, you would attach that to the fenders. Well, I'm not running any fenders, so I had to figure out a way to attach them to the frame. And at first I was just going to cut the little tabs, cut them off of the rod and use the little tabs that they were attached to, but that would have put them pretty low and it just wasn't working out. So I scratch built a pair out of aluminum because I knew aluminum would hold its shape better than plastic. And so it's just a piece of aluminum tube with another little a sliver or slice of aluminum tube going the other way to put the bucket down into, if that makes sense. And I hit it with epoxy, or I glued it with epoxy, so I hope it holds. It should hold, but I'm just going to be real careful with it and till it completely sets up. And then I just did some Sharpie on some masking tape and X'd out the headlights like they did when they went to the dry lakes or drag strip or whatever back in the day. I guess this would be pre-drag strip, so it would be like the dry lakes or salt flats or something like that. I apologize for my hands. I've been painting today in the house and it's crazy cold, so my hands are really dry. Anyway, so there's that. And I did get the radiator inside the radiator shell and dulled it down a little bit with some like a black wash. So still undecided if I'm gonna paint the headlight mounts black or keep them silver. So you guys tell me what you want to see. I'm thinking black. Just I don't want to draw too much attention to them, and you know, I think they would have been black on the real thing. So I know aftermarket you can get either black or you know, polished stainless or whatever. But anyway, this is a vintage thing, so I'm thinking black. But if you guys tell me otherwise, then I'll keep it metal. So that's the update, but I did want to share with you something really cool that happened. And this is the cool story part of the video, as I titled it. But I posted a picture of this on Instagram, and my neighbor commented and said that he was building the exact same thing, but in 1:1 scale. So he invited me over, and sure enough, he has well, his is a 28, but he's got a 28 Ford pickup truck with a flathead 4, and he's also got a vintage hopped up 4-cylinder that was probably built in the late 40s, early 50s. It's got a Krager overhead cam. It's got a dual carb intake, and it's really cool. And he asked me to help him build it. And so I was kind of beside myself with excitement that I actually can take this thing and build it for real. So that has never happened to me before with building a model. So it's really cool to kind of be working on the scale version and then, you know, drive 3 minutes down the road and work on the 1:1 version. So I don't know how many of you guys are actually, you know, build 1:1 cars as well as models, but it's a first for me to be able to do this, and I'm just really excited. So I'll keep you guys updated in terms of that project. But this one is on track, and it's really meant to be, well, it's the Ford Truck Month build, but I'm also going to take it to a show in January. I'm sorry, well, it's January already. Duh. January 21st in Spartanburg, South Carolina, which is about an hour away from me here in Asheville. So that's really cool. I'm looking forward to that, and it looks like I'm going to be on track to finish it before then. That's the goal anyway. I wanted to take something new to that show that I hadn't shown before, and it just so happened that Tim put the call out for Ford Truck Month. So both those events sort of meshed together and inspired me to build this. So here we are. So that's about it for the progress on this thing. Hopefully the next video I make will be the final reveal, but we'll see. So stay tuned, guys, and thanks for watching.